A broadcast on MLB Network. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Hamilton comes on now, and he has it one down.
Batting second, center fielder.
At the plate, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, foul ball.
Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Zimmerman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Into the box now, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, their first of the new season. He's around first, heading for two. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Reds are off to a hot start in the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Batting second.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And here's Jose Peraza as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there. 2 down.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 0 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning. And he looks shaky at best.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Suarez stands at second with 2 gone. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
1-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We'll move to ending number. Striding in now for the Nats, Daniel Murphy, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Started that swing a bit too early.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hamilton, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Michael Taylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Schebler giving chase into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall set to lead off the home half of the second.
Adam Duvall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging. Struck him out.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. The 2-1 home. It's high and outside for a ball. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Luis Castillo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and 2 the count to the Reds pitcher. 2 out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. Reds lead 1. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Miguel Montero.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 31.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way in front of that fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington after 2.5. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Jose Peraza.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Scooter Gennett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's full now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. In now is Adam Eaton. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And right into the shift. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. 0-1 the count. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Ready with the 0-2. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him. But it won't matter as the side is retired. Nationals lead. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Second baseman, Scooter
Here's
Gennett.
the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Schebler. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Gennett aboard here at first with nobody out. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Number 23.
Striding in, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a curveball that misses high.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. None out. Runners at first and second. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
I'm not going to lie. I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Gennett rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The 0-1 pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. And a double steal try here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Riding in once again, Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo.
As a look, now the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Taylor, and they can't run it down. Popped him up. Zimmerman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And here's Jose Peraza as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Schebler at third. Duvall over at second. Castillo at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. We played 4 full. Reds lead this one 2-1. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Popped him up. Barnhart is under it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance. Michael Taylor flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0-for-1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Hit out towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel.
So a runner at
Montero.
first with 1 out now, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Taylor, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Taylor's making a break from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Votto gets his lead at first, nobody out. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Second baseman. Shooter, Jeanette.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
That misses. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is taken. Strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
And that brings up Scott Scheffler. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Comes set and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Now batting,
Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. On Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Sammy Solis is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Sammy Solis.
Suarez on third. Jeanette at second with 1 away. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. And
he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Catcher.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, pitcher.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor moves over. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the Gio Gonzalez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Gonzalez is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Schebler is in pursuit. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Top of the order due up in the home half.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. Just a 3 for 13 batting line.
Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gonzalez, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Count still at 1-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Full count now. Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Riding in once again, Jose Peraza. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. Look out, there goes Hamilton. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. A ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-0 now. Hamilton, the runner at third. Peraza at second. Votto on at first with nobody out. He's set, and a 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Scooter Gennett waits on deck. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch on its way. Little tapper down the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. The next 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. And he makes the catch in the corner. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, he's just 2 for 9. Bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Duvall. 1 down.
Third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Popped him up. Suarez in foul ground. But that's off the top of the visitor's dugout, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for Michael Taylor. First home run of the campaign for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Ground ball right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Gio Gonzalez.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Hernandez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Philip Irvin is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. In now, Gio Gonzalez. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner, and their runners at the corners now. As a look, now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Hamilton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 6 and the Nationals 4. Digging in once again, Tucker Barnhart, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Philip Irvin. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is over. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit up. 2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-0. One the count now. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. And here's Jose Peraza. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Hamilton at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning this decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Gonzalez comes set. First pitch on the way. Here's a strike. Hamilton on second. Peraza on at first with 2 down. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Count is 1-2 now. He'll try again. 1-2. On, he pops it up. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Working to keep them in the game here. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll add 1 more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Scooter Gennett. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Crockett will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch.
Number 51.
Cliff Pennington will also enter as a part of the double switch, as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Eaton will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Barnhart gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Eaton is retired, and there's one away. Ready once again, Bryce Harper earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hamilton is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Ready for another shot now. Scott Schebler, 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Scott Schebler.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Into the box now, Cliff Pennington. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
26. Raisel Iglesias.
And now for Washington, Daniel Murphy.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Nationals.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Popped him up. Barnhart is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 3, Michael
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Taylor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 the final finish today. The Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Castillo earns his first win of the season. Raisel Iglesias earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you